Hi everyone, I'm Szenan Phua from Center of Balance, the acupuncturist. Welcome to Friday live video. So every Friday I'm the one in charge live video here. But today I'm going to share with you one of my cases. It's how I use prescribed only Chinese for my patient to help her recover from digestive disorder. I'm pretty sure this a lot of people suffer from this problem. Okay. Now, before I continue, I would like to announce that a very happy thing will be happening next week. So our new clinic in Auckland will be open next Tuesday. So welcome to my clinic, new clinic. We have Kenny Chin over there in Auckland. So if you would like to make any appointment, please put your details down there and contact us. Right. So in this field down there, there is a link that you can fill in the form, and our receptionist will call you. Alright, this case, it was back in last year October. Because we offer online consultation, and it was locked down, and patient won't be able to come to a clinic. So what happened is we do it online, and then we send herb to a patient. So no matter where you are, if you watch this video and you know we could help you, right? No matter where you are. Okay, if you're in overseas, what we do is we book an online consultation, and then we prescribe the herbs, and we find a herb supplier in your country to manage the herbs for you, right? Hope that makes sense. Well, this patient has a digestion issue for 8 years. She was seeing a naturopath and a doctor, and nothing helped her. She also been diagnosed with gallstone, and and the symptom is acid reflux, 8 out of 10, spicy hot curry, red wine, gluten, garlic will trigger acid reflux, and and stress, of course, and 2 or 3 times weekly that happen, and that's quite a lot, right? Then she's quite a stressed person and not sleeping well because of baby girl waking her up. She also have suffered from loose bowel motions. Yeah. So when we talk about loose bowel motion in Chinese medicine, what we talk about now is we look at here: small intestine, stomach, and colon, and spleen. Those 4 organs, causing loose bowel motion. And which one is it? Is it 4 of them, or just 1 of them, or 2 of them together? Right. So we need to figure it out. Right. Also, apart from the digestion problem, and she she also have bloating and pain in the stomach daily, right? Very uncomfortable, and after eating, and that it's worse with bloating. I know that a lot of people have this. And apart from digestion problem, we know it's from here, and now we need to go to, is there any other organs that are out of balance? So when we treat patient, we're not just treating the symptom. We want to find out the organs in balance, right? So here it is: heart palpitation from here, and due to stress and anxiety, trouble falling asleep, here, still on hard. Okay, and trouble staying asleep. That's problem. Wake up every night, right? And in the morning, wake up unrefreshed, feeling very tired, right? And over here, lung. She also suffer from shortness of breath, right? And the shortness of breath is actually due to anxiety, right? And look, what is anxiety? Spleen and stomach out of balance, causing anxiety. So yes, anxiety is causing from linked to the digestive system, and then when anxiety happens, and it cause lung out of balance, short of breath, right? Short of breath, and palpitation as well. That is due to stress and anxiety, and that cause from here. So main problem still in here, right? And numbness and tingling sensation on the foot, on the feet, right? And sometimes on the little fingers, on the hand, every now and then. Now, she also have a lot of tension in the neck and shoulder, and neck pain is every day. Neck tension is every day, and also burning eyes, dry eyes, it could due to hay fever and floaters in the eyes. So where they come from? Here, liver and gallbladder. Because according to Chinese medicine, liver, gallbladder control detoxification, tendons, joint, and nerve function as well as eyes. If this out of balance, that's what's happening. And also this patient palpitation in shortness of breath due to anxiety and stress, right? And stress is related to the liver. If liver out of balance, then causing stress, injury. Okay. Now, back to here. I forgot to tell you something, that the patient also suffer from undigested food in the stools, right? And yeah, you mentioned about a lot of others. Yeah, so based on that, we can tell that a lot of symptoms actually related to other organs, but it mainly come from here, right? So now, I don't see, in Chinese medicine, this is what by asking question to collect information. So we have question. So we have 4 ways to collect the information. Let me show you. Number 1 is observation. The observation is by look at the face, just look at the color, and this is one. And number 2 is smell. Right, we smell. Well, look at the color, look at the tongue. Tongue different. Different area of the tongue, it actually present different issues, because all tongue represent a lot of different area of the organs. Okay, so we can find out this observation. Smell. I don't know about you, and because it's acupuncturist and Chinese medicine theory, we use Chinese medicine theory to, when patient walk in, you can smell. If they don't wear perfume, you can smell the body smell or the bad breath, and this is another way for us to figure out what's going on inside the body, right? So smell. And then question. The case that I just told you and I share with you all the symptoms is to question it. We get patient to fill in, and then we get them to come in for initial examination. I dig deeper, ask more questions to figure out why they have this symptom, and all the symptoms relate to which organs, right? So that's the question. 4. Palpitation. Palpitate, sorry. Palpitate means taking pulse, or for patients If they say, "Oh, I have pain over here" or whatever, and we focus, we actually touch the tummy to figure out what's going on inside the organs. And taking pulse is figuring out this as well. So you see, all this are trying to collect information of the body. For what? For figuring out which organs out of balance, which organs should we treat. Okay, that's one thing. And then they come to constitutions. So everyone constitution is different, and as soon as you're born, your constitution set, right? So seems like I'm able to see patient, so I'm unable to do this. Smell. Not be able to do this. Okay. So now we can only do question to figure out the organ. That is good way, very good way. Observation, you can still see the tongue, right? Very good way. Through zoom. Now, apart from that, I want to let you know this is good enough, right? But of course, we miss those two. And what can we do? Collect all this information and try to analyze the constitutions. What is constitution in Chinese medicine? This is only in Chinese medicine, okay? Yin Yang, deficiency, or excess, right? And whether it's heat issue or cold issue. Right? And yin is strong or weak. Yang is strong or weak. This is what we need to find out in all the organs. So we have this thing, combine the organs. A heart is a heart yin strong or heart yin weak. Right? Spleen strong or spleen weak. All through here. Deficiency or excess. Heat or cold. So stomach got heat in it or stomach got cold in it. This is what we want to find out. Okay. Now, what we talk about just now is all about constitution. Right. This is find out the constitution for the patient. Now, next, I have another way that I want to share with you. I really want to share with you how I just mentioned that your constitution is set when you were born. Okay? So let me introduce why we don't have to see patient and we can still make accurate diagnosis and then make accurate prescription for our patient. We call 五运六气. Well, we all have a birthday. If you can't give me a birthday, I can't use this. So I just have to base on question. Okay. Like let me pull one of my patients. Okay. Well, this is just one of my patients. 1971. Okay. 1971. February 20th. Okay. So this patient constitution. So we have a calculation. We do that. We have 5 different things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To figure out what's going on in there. So the first one, we come up with wood. So this is about 5 elements. wood, water, weak, metal, and Szenan Phua. So we have 5 elements, you know. The 5 elements, when you're born, you get 2. This patient get 2 wood, right, and 1 water. But this water actually weak water, not enough water. Well, 1 metal and 1 Szenan Phua. Well, this patient hasn't got any earth. 5 elements, but got too much of wood, and the wood is going to be represented in our body, liver and gallbladder, and the water here is called weak, right? Kidney and bladder, and don't have earth, which means earth weak as well. Spleen and stomach. So spleen and stomach, kidney and bladder are both weak in this patient's constitution, right? And what would be the strongest? The strongest would be liver and gallbladder, the 2 wood over here, and those are okay. We have just 1. Okay, so this is how we figured out what is too strong, weak. So in this patient, in her life, you know, she would suffer from those problems, this problem and those 2 problems, because she hasn't got it. She hasn't got this energy, water, kidney. She hasn't got this energy. This is too much. This is not enough, right? And come to this year. Well, like this year right now, we are on 2022. February 9, right? This 9. So we have 5 constitution over here. So we have Szenan Phua, wood. Wood strong. We have Chinese Phua. We have wood. But if anyone born right now, they have a lot of wood, right? Then this patient hasn't got enough water weak. So in this case, if there's a problem, wood will cause the problem. Very simple, right? So now this is the constitution of this patient. When it comes to this time of the year, this date, right, and this happening, so we need to get to this combined with this one to figure it out what out of balance, what it's good, right? For this is 3 wood in here. You see, this is 2 wood. So with this patient have 5 wood, too strong. The wood are too strong. So what do we do? Which means when the wood's too strong, out of balance. When this out of balance, what's going on? We're going to have all the symptoms, stress or whatever, right? And going to have tendons problem, you know, detoxification issues, joint problem, eyes problem, you know. And a lot of things would happen in here because of this is out of balance. We've got too much of the wood, right? And also it may cause other problem too, which is weak in here, not earth, right? The problem will be not enough earth, maybe causing problem, and not enough water because water weak and hasn't got any water, right? Causing problem. Now, normally when we find out the weakest one and the strongest one, and the diagnosis we can treat the weakest or the strongest. and we can. The reason we ask question previously, and we have a look which question come to which from which symptom from which diagnosis. If we find out this patient is more stressed, this patient actually have a lot of tummy problem, digestive problem, and what's going on? We know this is weak, so we treat this one. And also we know when this is too strong, it comes against this one, so we treat this as well. Wood and earth. Then we can sort out the stress, anxiety. When we sort out those two, digestion system better, this better, anxiety better, shortness of breath better, and palpitation, sleeping will be better, because palpitation, sleep are all caused from anxiety. Does it make sense to you? The beauty in here is, I really want to let you know the stress, the symptom here, and anxiety is caused from here, right? Those two organs. But by just asking the question, you are very difficult to understand. You can't figure it out properly whether it's those two strong or weak causing this problem, because when they're strong they can cause this, when they're weak they can cause this. Stress as well. When liver is too weak, it causes stress. When liver is too strong, it causes stress. But combined with this, we need to find out the constitution. We know, okay, this patient stressed very easily. That's because wood's too strong. 5 wood. It's not about wood is too weak. It's the weakest. It's not about that. Okay. Now, what about earth? Anxiety is causing from earth weak. Hasn't got any earth in here, right? It's not about because earth too strong causing anxiety. So this is what we do. So therefore, I can prescribe herbs very accurately from here, and as well as make a diagnosis very accurately. I hope that makes sense to you. Well, now I put this video on my Facebook page live, right? I hope that makes sense, and we can help you with no matter where you are, and we can help you with herbs. We can go online prescription, do a consultation online. Yeah. So if you want to, if you suffer from any health issue and you want our help, please down there click the link down there and fill out a questionnaire, and then our receptionist will call you and email you to book an appointment with one of our practitioners. Right. And I also put this video on YouTube on my practitioner channel. So we teach acupuncture and Chinese herbs. Now, if you're interested to learn all this, this is just first part. This is easy, very easy, right? And the following part is Chinese herb. What sort of Chinese herb should you do? What sort of formula should you do? And that's very easy as well. We have a whole system set in there. Now, if you want to learn any of that, please leave your message down there. Right? Talk to me, and when we're at class, we'll invite you in. Thank you very much, and stay awesome, everyone. See you next week. Bye bye.